Hey, coach. Before the game, you said if we turn the ball over against this team, they're going to make you pay. 25 turnovers. I obviously know you're not happy about that. What were your thoughts on them?
Bad turnovers. I guess out of our 25 turnovers, probably 13, 14 was just really bad turnovers. And we just got to do a better job with our decision making. Maybe I got to put our guys in different positions. I'm not sure, but it's plays to be made. We're just not making the right play right now. And we talked about it since preseason. We were turning the ball over in preseason, and just kind of, we had a few games where we took care of the basketball. And when we do that, like I said, we usually win, because our defense has been so good for us this season. So we just got to do a better job of taking care of the ball, making the right play, keep showing our guys the plays that are there to be made, and, go from there. But if you turn the ball over 25 times against any team, you're probably going to lose. But then, especially Golden State, if you do that, you're going to be in for a long night. And they really capitalized on our turnovers tonight.
Hey, Coach, outside of the turnovers, you guys are averaging about 96 points in your losses, but over 100 in your wins, and you've scored under 100 points about 7 times this season. What are you seeing in your losses that the offense is just failing to click? Is it just missed shots, or is it something more than that, or turnovers?
It's a combination of everything. I think not converted in transition, a lot of those games, turnovers, and then, just making the right play, so, we work on it in practice, and now we just gotta, do it in the games. We gotta be better in the games when we're, the things we're talking about. Sometimes we have a game, when we talk about it and show film, we have carryover, but we got to do it for multiple games. We got to do it for the rest of the season. Continue to build, good habits, but the turnovers are killing us. And we just got to be better with that, just making a simple pass, simple play instead of, making the high risk play.
Ty, Eric mentioned the same thing you're mentioning. You got a veteran team. They know what it is. Like, how do you balance them being vets, a lot of these guys being here last year, knowing what it is, with having to constantly kind of repeat what the message is?
I mean, we got to repeat it until they get it. Continue to keep showing it, continue to keep harping on it. Talk about it, and we've been doing that. So, when we get into the game, we just got to make the simple play. We got to attack. We got to do the right things that we talk about every single day. And so, even in some of our wins, during that streak and afterwards, we just haven't been making the simple play. We haven't been making the right plays. And, we just got to continue to keep working on it.
Early in the second half, you called 2 of them within like 4 minutes of the third quarter. Like, you obviously had 15 minutes of halftime with the team, and it's like, what gets you to the point where it's like you gotta stop the game and get a message across?
Just the way we plan. We talked about at halftime, we had 12 turnovers. It's way too many against this team, and then we came out to start the half and had, I think, 2 or 3 in a row, like back to back. So just the way we're playing, not taking advantage of, like I said, fast break opportunities where we can score the basketball. We're just not, we're not taking advantage of that. And I know how this team plays in the third quarter. They always try to come out in the third quarter and put you away. I've seen those guys a lot, and that's why I know their mindset. And so we want to have a good third quarter, a good start. And I just want to take a couple early timeouts just to make sure, the game doesn't get away from us. And then we came in, I think we got a chance we cut it to 1, I think maybe, after we could have tied. I think PG missed a technical foul, and then we had 2 free throws, down 1, so the game didn't get away from us in that third quarter, but it kind of got away. Steph went to the bench, and then Poole, he made 3 threes in a row to kind of open the game up for him.
Ty, Reggie getting foul trouble so early, what effect did you see that have on him and his rhythm? And did you feel like losing one of your primary ball handlers, did that contribute to the turnovers, not having the ball in his hands?
Yeah, I mean, it could have. And, like I said, he's a big part of what we do offensively. And then, him only playing, I think, how many minutes he played in the first half? 7? Yeah, I think 7 minutes in the first half. It's tough, so it could have been a part of our turnovers, but we just, that can't be an excuse, but we just don't have that extra ball handler. Once Blade goes to the bench and Reggie's already out, we kind of, ran Blade into the ground because we didn't have a point guard. So with that being said, like I said, defensively, I thought we did some good things. Steph made some tough shots, and he's gonna do that. We know that. He's gonna explode at some point in the game. But I thought we played good enough defensively that, we could have won the game if we took care of the basketball and got good shots.
And you mentioned when you opened about the turnovers that maybe you have to put guys in different positions. I guess what do you mean by that? Is that
just offensively, just play calls, just, but 95% of the NBA is pick and roll, except for Golden State. There's a split cuts and movement, but, we got to be able to run pick and roll and make the right play. That's 95% of the NBA, so we got to keep working on it. We got to keep getting better at it, making the right reads. And, just like I said, continue to keep building.
Ty, Paul had 8 turnovers tonight. He's had a couple games this year with 8. Is there something that he's doing or doing wrong, or is it just a matter of?
Yeah, I just talked to him, to start the third quarter, just told him, like, you can't get too deep because they're coming with 5 guys. Like, they protect the paint and they get back out, but they have a lot of length, so when you get too deep into the paint, it's hard to make those passes out to the perimeter. And they do a good job of, taking care of the paint first and then, getting back out to shooters. And so, if you get too deep against this team, if you don't raise up and shoot and you try to pass, you're probably going to turn the basketball over. So just understanding what teams are trying to do, how they're trying to play us, and then what we got to do offensively. So, it's one of those games, but we'll watch it, tomorrow, and so hopefully we'll continue to get better.
Are you surprised at so many bad turnovers after practice yesterday?
I am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Ty, obviously you didn't get a lot of offense from the bench and no points from Reggie Jackson. Was it a great defense by the Warriors, or were you guys just a little bit off today?
Combination of both. They really play, good defense, and they're number 1 in the league in defense for a reason. So that's why you can't turn the basketball over and give them even more opportunities to score the ball. When we had our half-court defense set, we really did a good job of just locking into what they were trying to do and taking it away. But when you turn the ball over 25 times and 15 to 18 of them are live turnovers, it's hard to recover from that. So 25 turnovers for 31 points is tough to come back from that.
I was just curious, have you ever seen Isaiah like he was when he blocked Poole's shot? Have you ever seen him that demonstrative? He's such a low-key guy.
Yeah, very excited. He came in the game and he changed our energy for us, on both sides of the ball. And that's why we decided to go with him in the third quarter. He really gave us a boost in, with his energy, playmaking ability, but blocking shots at the rim, verticality. So, he was good for us, and he kind of helped change that game in the third quarter.